Navigating with shared strength to deliver what's needed, where it's needed, throughout the pandemic and beyond, these partners of United Way are true pathfinders. Longtime partners Harriet Dobkin and her Classic Catering team redoubled their efforts to deliver fresh, delicious, nutritious meals to Baltimore's Morrell Park residents.
So we looked for partners that were willing to support initiatives around health and healthy access to food. And United Way has partnered with us from the beginning when we started rehabbing our food pantry when I came on as a community school coordinator, all through the pandemic, supporting us.
We've been doing a lot of food distributions in response to the COVID pandemic, but we're also focused on sustainable access to healthy food. So the Classic Catering people has been a longtime supporter and partner of United Way of Central Maryland. They prepare these healthy meals that we're able to come here and distribute as part of the food distribution that Access Art started doing in response to the needs that we were seeing in the community as a result of the pandemic.
The partnership with the Classic Catering people and the United Way of Central Maryland has allowed us to bring some of our people back to work, provided nutritious and really healthy meals for the community in Baltimore, and for our customers to purchase a great meal in support of those programs.
Principal Dr. Christy Farver and her Taneytown Elementary School team partnered with us and Westminster Rescue Mission to increase access to food and other basic needs for families, especially those experiencing homelessness in Carroll County. This year-round partner in Harford County served families, managed our Amazon donations, did Lowe's Christmas tree giveaways, and has hosted our family-friendly Stone Soup meal-making events for years. Education and mental health champion, ambassador, and advocate, Debbie Phelps partnered with us on mental health toolkits, keynoted at our events, and encouraged us all with her family's mantra, "It's okay to not be okay," eradicating the stigma attached to seeking mental health services. When Governor Hogan said call 211, call volume quadrupled, leading to the recruitment of nearly 100 volunteers to help deal with pandemic-related crises. Long-term supporters Care First helped ensure we had what we needed for 211 to respond to callers and thoughtfully address health-related needs. With a tsunami of evictions looming, Baltimore County government partnered with us on an innovative program that prevented over 50 evictions per day in Baltimore County by enabling us to work directly with landlords. Together, we delivered $4.2 million worth of eviction prevention in just a few weeks to keep families housed.
We're hearing a lot of fear. There's also a lot of unknown. This is an unprecedented, historic time. We've never seen so many people falling behind on basic responsibilities like rent for such a long period of time. We've got moratoriums. There have been protections in place, but it's important to realize the person sitting at home may be grateful that there's a protection in place, but the reality is they're watching their bills, their debt pile up month after month, causing that intense personal trauma. In a time of truly historic and unprecedented need, county governments, local governments in general, just aren't always set up to take in this kind of aid from the state and federal government. You need partners that can jump on that and accept that challenge. The United Way of Central Maryland had all of those attributes. They became the perfect partner, and they were a partner. They weren't a grantee. They weren't the other side of a contract. They were a partner, problem solving, at the table, working around the clock with us to make something happen. And I think the results are there. To move $4 million out the door directly to the landlords, having to make hard decisions about evicting their tenants over a 10-week period, to move $4 million is absolutely unprecedented. And I don't see there being many other partners we could have pulled that off with.
Understanding of local needs helps ensure that we spend donor dollars wisely. A guiding light on our Anne Arundel Run board for years, Beth Brush helped strengthen our funding decisions with her deep knowledge about health and human needs in Anne Arundel County. Driving innovation through the Changemaker Challenge in Howard County, Nikki Highsmith-Vernick and the Horizon Foundation team enabled us to expand it across the entire region and collaborated with us to streamline access to funding for local agencies at a time when they needed to deliver as soon as possible. It takes a village to create United Way's family centers, whose resident-driven, from-every-angle approach has been nationally recognized, Advocate, advisor, and funder, Sue Woolman's wisdom and extraordinary philanthropy helped us launch the original Ben Center Neighborhood Zone in Brooklyn and is now helping us to do the same for teen families in Poppleton. The pandemic's disproportionate effect on low-income communities, especially communities of color, is even worse when they have little to no digital connectivity for work, school, or family needs. Creative changemaker Jonathan Moore and his team at Rowdy Orbit worked with us and other digital equity advocates to ensure that low-income families in South Baltimore are connected to the internet and getting the devices and technical support they need.
Digital connectivity is something that it has been historically not available for all people throughout our community. And when I say all people, meaning mostly majority and minority communities that are redlined and along the red line. So this opportunity for us to be able to have connectivity and for us to be able to level the playing field, it's an equitable move that I'm happy to see Baltimore moving in.
Yeah, internet access aligns with United Way's values and what we are about because United Way provides access to the essentials in life, whether it's food, housing, education, transportation, childcare, and internet access is an essential in today's world. Today, many people are struggling just to make ends meet, and partners are so vital, so important in our work, whether it's with government officials or those who are doing the actual work on the ground in the community to install towers, or partners who help fund our work. Partnership allows United Way of Central Maryland to provide what's needed, where it's needed.
It's vitally important for the community to be involved when we're building not only just free Wi-Fi hotspots, but home connectivity, so that way we remain rooted in the community. So the whole goal is to employ people from where they live. So that way, when we're training them on the equipment, when we're training them on radio technology, Wi-Fi technology, problem solving, that knowledge base stays in the neighborhood. What this model brings to residents is that we're building this together. And eventually, within a 5 to 7 year time span, this becomes a work-on cooperative. So that means this asset is going to stay within the community. And by having community involved from the beginning, they understand how this builds. Working with United Way has absolutely been amazing, and it's taken a lot of pain out of everything that we're doing.
These 10 amazing trailblazing Pathfinders worked with shared strength to deliver what's needed, where it's needed, and we are so grateful for their partnership. We celebrate them with our 9th annual Frank Miller Spirit of Partnership Award.